What's up guys, Excalibur here and welcome back to another Star Ocean Anamnesis character guide. This time, we'll be taking a look at A2. A2 is a defender who brings a lot of support to the entire party, not to mention that she's really good at killing stuff. Her first talent, Swirling Animus, increases the HP of the entire party by 20% and gives the entire party an anti-flinch when they take damage of 20% HP or less. So a talent like this is kind of mandatory for a defender. They kind of need to bring anti-flinch and they need to make the entire party a bit bulkier, so a really good talent all around. Her second talent, Dark Impulse. A2's AP recovers by 100% when she performs a perfect evasion, and the party's AP recovers by 10 when she performs that perfect evasion. This talent functions as a counter-attack, basically. If she's attacking something and her AP gets low, wait for the enemy to attack, dodge, and you're right back up to full AP and you can go on with your combo. Really nice. Her third talent, Inorganic Blade, increases the entire party's single target damage by 15% or 25% at 100% HP. Now, this is another one of A2's more offensive talents, and luckily there is a weapon that allows A2 to recover HP, and with the right party composition you should also be able to keep her at full health at all times, so it's basically a standard 25% increase. And lastly, we have Beautiful World, which increases her attack by 15% and her defense by 20%. These percentages are already added into the stats that you can see there, and that's a very nice attack stat and a very nice defense stat, meaning she can do a lot of damage and take some hits in return. So now, onto her battle skills. First, we have Yorha Arms, 11, a two-part assault consisting of a downward swing followed by a cleaving attack. Its power is determined by multiplying attack by 600%, it does 5 hits, and it costs 27 AP. So this is one attack that you'll most likely be running in all of your setups because of its relatively low AP cost, its speed, and its high damage. Then her second skill, Yorha Arms, 12. Perform a rotating mid-air slice followed by a devastating sword throw. Its power is determined by multiplying attack by 1240%. It does 4 hits and it costs 52 AP. This is her finishing attack and it does a monstrous amount of damage. The only problem is that the animation is quite long and enemies can actually escape it, so you have to really pick and choose the opportunities to use this. Then her third skill, Yorha Pod 1, fire bullets from the pod. Its power is determined by multiplying attack by 180%. It does 1 hit and it costs 13 AP. This is the exact same thing as 2B's pod attack. It's just a ranged attack, and if you're running the ranged setup, this is one of the attacks that you'll be using. And her last skill, Yorha Pod 2. Fire a forward laser from the pod. Power is determined by multiplying attack by 380%. It does 1 hit and it costs 20 AP. Again, it's the exact same as 2B's laser attack, and it's really good because of its range, speed, and low AP cost. And her rush is called Yorha Arms 100. Engage Berserk mode and carve up enemies at sonic speed. Its power is determined by multiplying attack by 4500%. Its post-rush buff increases A2 single target damage by 60% and recovers 15% of her max HP every 3 seconds for the following 20 seconds. So this rush multiplier is one of the highest that we have in the game right now, and paired with A2's excellent attack stat, it definitely does a lot of damage, and you do want this to be the last rush in your combo. That post-rush buff heals A2, which can help her do her defender duties, and single target damage gets increased by 60%, which just makes her already amazing damage even more amazing. Overall, one of the strongest rushes that we have in the game. So for weapons, I recommend you run the Durandal, which you can find in the Greatsword Coin Exchange. It increases your attack stat, it gives you a nice HP absorb, and it also increases your damage. Very nice overall. But if you're fighting an enemy weak to light, you'll want to use her gotcha weapon, the Beast Lord, or if you, for whatever reason, can't obtain the Durandal and you don't have the Beast Lord, the Type 4-0 Blade is a decent replacement for both. Now, onto the battle skill setup. So, just like 2B, A2 has 2 different setups, a melee setup and a ranged setup. So if you want to run the melee setup, you'll want to run Yorha Arms 11, Yorha Arms 12, and Yorha Pod 2. This setup allows you to do the highest damaging combo A2 has, which makes it very powerful. If you're running the range setup, you'll want to use Yorha Arms 12, Yorha Pod 1, and Yorha Pod 2. With this setup, you can stay at range and possibly go in with Yorha Arms 12 to do some big damage up close. Now, personally, I prefer the melee setup because I feel like doing your job as a defender is a lot easier when you're up close to the enemy in their face as opposed to standing at range and attacking from afar, but it's whatever you prefer. If you're running the melee setup, your combo should look something like this: a normal attack into Yorha Pod 2, into Yorha Arms 11, into Yorha Arms 12. This is A2's highest damaging combo. The Yorha Pod 2 can allow you to dodge enemy attacks if you time your charge assault right, and then you can go in for the kill with Yorha Arms 11 and 12. And if you're attacking from range, your combo would look something like this: Yorha Pod 2 into Yorha Pod 1, into Yorha Pod 2, into Yorha Arms 12. This allows you to stay at range to see what the enemy's doing, and then you can go in with Yorha Arms 12. You could also use a completely ranged setup with Yorha Pod 1 into Pod 2 into Pod 1 into as many Pod 2s as you can fit. So in conclusion, A2 excels at both team play and solo play. She's able to buff the party's tankiness, and her natural ability as a defender allows her to take the heat off of her entire party, which indirectly increases the party's damage output because they don't have to worry about getting attacked anymore. And A2 herself is also one of the highest damage outputting characters in the game right now. And to top it all off, she has silver hair. Alright, and that does it for the A2 guide. So it looks like 9S is up next, and he's also the last of the near units. So hope that was helpful, hope you enjoyed that, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace!